Hello and welcome to Baker's Insight. I'm Dan DeRocha. With me, Erika Record's finest, Craig Kaminiak.
What is it?
Today, we're already midway through, but today we are talking about brioche. Summertime's coming, barbecues.
That's it.
A lot of customers, they're thinking about how can I differentiate my hamburger bun or my hot dog roll. Brioche is always comes up. Is there machinery that works with brioche?
Right.
Can brioche be formed on equipment? It's an enriched dough, so there might be some issues here. What makes brioche different than a traditional white bread?
Brioche is an enriched dough, meaning it's got a lot of eggs and butter in there. It's a very soft dough when it comes out of the mixer, which is hard to handle. And that's why a lot of people ask, can it be done? Yes, there's a couple steps you have to do. Number one, mix the dough. And it's just like flour, sugar, salt, yeast, eggs, milk, and then at the end you emulsify the butter into it, because if you throw it all in once, it clumps. Put in the flour, put in the sugar, put in the yeast. I'll put that on one side. Salt, I'm going to keep away from the yeast. Put in some milk. Put some eggs in. I knew what I was doing today. I want a 3-ounce roll, 3.5-ounce roll. So this is about a 7.5-pound piece. And what I did was I shaped it from the dough, or from the mixer yesterday, into a boule. I let it rise a little bit, then I refrigerated it overnight to make it solid.
All right.
It's very hard to do. It's best to know what you're going to cut, because if you do a bulk piece of dough,
It's going to be harder to...
well, it's going to have to be shaped together in all pieces. So here I have my piece. It cuts down on seaming. Okay, so basically what I do is I have the solid piece. I had sprayed the pan with some pan grease or whatever, some butter. I'm going to throw some flour down. It's pretty stiff, as you'll see.
7-pound brick.
Yeah, exactly. And what I'm going to use is, instead of pushing it down with my hands, a lot of times it gets uneven. So what I'm going to use is a rolling pin, and I'm going to just roll it out. This is going to give me evenness in the dough to put on the plate to get it round.
We want to just make sure we get to the about midway through the outside portions, correct?
Right, you want to get it just to like the halfway, 3/4 of the way after the edge. With the brioche, you might want to go a little bit more to that. And what I'm going to do is a little against the rules here with brioche, because it is so sticky. I'm going to throw a little bit on the plate of flour, which you normally don't need, because otherwise a regular white dough will slide. But this is very soft. I'm bringing it out to the edge, and then I'm going to put a little bit of extra flour on top, just so it doesn't stick. And then we're ready to round.
So we're doing this cold.
Right.
Is there a particular reason for that?
Yes, in brioche, a brioche dough is a very rich dough. It's got a lot of eggs, and when in our mixing, we emulsified a lot of butter in there. We couldn't throw it in all at once. It's kind of emulsifying to friction in the bowl, so it makes it very soft. So what we have to do is let it chill overnight. And what I did was I portioned it out to the size I needed, and this is how it's going to come out. It's not going to be a perfectly round ball because it's a stiff dough, but that's what we're doing, and you'll see how it comes out perfect.
And if we had waited for the dough to warm up further,
it'd be very sticky.
It'd be
That's
much more difficult to form.
Absolutely, absolutely, and that's why you can't do it right out of a mixing bowl, as you saw. It's very elastic. People will make their brioche sometimes even wetter, which still can be done if it's refrigerated overnight, but it works real well.
So we got the brioche divided and rounded.
Right.
Hamburgers we handled already. Hot dogs. We got a little molder here.
Little tabletop molder. Very nice and quaint. Do up to like 3,000 rolls an hour. There's our adjustable plates. The largest you can do is 9 inches. I have a 4-inch plate here. You can have 6-inch, 8-inch. You can do your hoagies on here. You have curved plates to also do the Leos and little torpedoes for your sub rolls. The reason why you egg wash brioche is to get a shine and color, but you definitely have to make sure that you egg wash it towards the bottom real well so that when it proofs and bakes, it's not leaving a line. Commercial production or large volumes, you could always use an egg wash machine as we have here in our test kitchen to do large volumes.
So, egg washed, baked, beautiful.
Proofed, egg washed, then baked, yes. Took about maybe 12 to 15 minutes at 350. And it has a tendency of getting dark because of the sugar in the eggs and all that type of brioche.
But just because it's got it dark outside doesn't mean the inside
No.
golden and fluffy.
No, let me cut one here. You know, it looks dark on the outside, but it's nice and whole. It's got some nice spots here.
Beautiful. Yeah. That's a wrap for Baker's Insight today. For the recipes used and all the equipment we have here at Erika Record, please visit erikarecord.com. Thank you and enjoy your summer.